Hey everybody, Bob Walton, ROI Commercial Realty, EXP Commercial Realty, inSide919.com. Anyway, we're here today with Rob Lehrke. And Rob, I'll just let you explain a little bit about yourself and your company. Go right ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am a risk management consultant with Insurance Matters. We are located right here in downtown Fuquay-Varina. I was born and raised just outside of Detroit, Michigan, and got my degree in accounting, and quickly realized in my first position after getting my degree that was not the life for me. I started looking to get into outside sales. Did that with a logistics company up in the Detroit area, and turned out to be a great experience, and realized I had really found my calling in life. A couple of years into that line of work, I had a friend who worked for an insurance company, and he was actually looking to move on. He had a sales territory with them and referred me for the position. I really at the time had no interest in learning about or getting into insurance, but strongly felt the Lord directed me towards this position. And looking back, I've been in the industry for almost 20 years now. Turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to me, and the Lord knew what He was doing when He directed me here. So I started out with a commercial insurance company up in Michigan in the local sales territory. Was very successful in that role, and ultimately became the regional sales manager for the Mid-Atlantic region, and that brought myself and my family down here in North Carolina. So I quickly realized to stay in the insurance industry and to continue to be competitive, I really needed to get some agency experience. After a couple years of doing that, I had a mutual friend introduce me to Kathy Buchanan, who is the agency principal here at Insurance Matters. And after a few conversations, we realized that we really hit it off, and we were, from a business standpoint, a great fit for each other. So in 2019, I came to work at Insurance Matters here. I've been here ever since, and just a great place to work, a great agency. Anne Marie and Kobe are two account managers that work here, and then again there's Kathy, the agency principal, and myself. So just a great local agency. We're here because of and for our insureds, and just a great local boutique agency.
So what do you like most about what you do?
Bob, that's a great question. I'd say first and foremost, it's the relationships I have, not only with my insureds, but some of the underwriters and marketing reps from our company partners. Those relationships are pretty much what drives me and what gets me up and going every day. But the other thing that I think is unique about this job is every day is different here, and getting to go out and see the different products that people make, and getting to see their businesses. For example, I've worked with companies that manufacture machines that vaccinate chickens. I've got insureds that make cutlery and tools for the response industry, first responders. I've worked with companies that manufacture the hand carts you get when you walk into Walmart, say if you just need milk and bread and you don't want to get a buggy, you pick up the little hand cart. So
Right.
I insure a company that manufactures those pink, blue, and all different color cancer ribbons that you see on the back of cars. So just getting to see people's products and what they make, and being in a different place every day.
So Rob, what sets you apart from other folks in your industry? I know there's a lot of insurance agents. What's
Absolutely.
distinctive about you guys?
Absolutely, and another great question. Bob, I tell you, you could probably throw a rock from here and hit 6 good insurance agents just in Fuquay-Varina. There's a lot of good agents, a lot of good people out there in our industry, but there's also some ones that aren't so good, and unfortunately, like any other industry, they give the insurance industry a bad rap. But truly what I'd say to prospective insureds and prospective clients out there, if you're not getting the service from your current agent, I think of a couple companies. Early in May, I wrote a policy on a church, and they needed help putting together a volunteer medical response team. They wanted some guidelines, and they looked to me to help them with that. And through our company partners, I was able to provide that for them. Another manufacturing company that just installed a paint booth in their building and needed to put together a respiratory protection program to meet the OSHA guidelines. I was able to put that in place for them. Things like employee handbooks. Some of these things that you might not think about your insurance agent for, my services go far beyond just writing an insurance policy and walking away. So helping my insureds with their audits, workers' comp or general liability audits, walking through the claims process with them. Again, I'd just say if you're not getting those services from your current agent, give us a call.
Great. So what's the future for your industry?
So that's another good question, Bob. We see more and more of the younger generation of millennials starting to purchase everything online. And from a personal lines, your homeowners and your personal auto, that's where they're going to purchase their insurance online and kind of moving away from agents. But on the commercial side, it's a lot different. I believe if you operate with integrity and you're competent, the future is bright for commercial insurance agents. Businesses are always going to need help navigating through their workers' compensation, through the different coverages that come on an insurance policy. We see cyber liability becoming a very big issue now. Employment practices liability. Business owners are always going to need help navigating those coverages and policies.
If somebody was to want to make an appointment with you, do you do face-to-face? Is it just by phone or Zoom? In this day and age, folks are not all comfortable with the face-to-face meetings. How do you handle that?
Absolutely. I myself prefer face-to-face meetings. I like going out and shaking somebody's hand, and not everybody's comfortable shaking hands these days, but seeing their business, seeing how it operates, and that allows me to customize the best policy for them. Again, realizing everybody's not comfortable with that, I'm happy to work over the phone or even via email. Obviously, as you mentioned, COVID has brought a significant change to the way business is done. But I prefer to go out and meet my client at their site and see their business firsthand.
Any last thoughts or considerations that you'd like to leave our audience with?
Bob, I just say, first of all, I appreciate the opportunity to sit down and talk with you. You and I have known each other for quite a few years now, so I appreciate the interest and the opportunity. And just if anybody would like to reach out to us, they can call us at 919-577-6700, or they can email me at rob@insurancematternc for northcarolina.com. And that's it.
Great. Thank you so much. Now it's great having this interview. I've known you for several years myself, and I met Rob initially through a B&I group, and we've stayed in contact over the years.